Why ain't nobody done nothing in the name of police shooters? No nothing. Why we ain't turning up the country for a woman who was killed for calling on the Lord?
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
it ain't real life. Just ain't real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Real life street star. Hold on. Wait a minute. Charleston White.
Yes, sir.
Back on the couch.
Yes, sir.
Man, let's if you don't mind, Charleston, let's have a serious conversation if you don't mind. Let's kick it off seriously because everyone was like, you know, the last time was probably the last time we'll see Charleston on the couch. And mind you, you spoke on your grievances, and one of them I want to just even kick off to address.
Yeah.
Because you grew with us, because we started this YouTube journey.
We started together.
We're all doing these things, and we're out of Dallas-Fort Worth, and we're trying to make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
You were very critical and very.
Yeah, y'all be hating on me, man. Y'all let outsiders come over, and I can tell by y'all line of questioning. So I've never heard y'all say what I do in real life. I've never heard y'all rebut anything when somebody speak negative about me. Y'all let them go on. One thing I know about the Danza Project, it ain't gonna be no Charleston slander over there, cause we get money together. Homie, So I said I wasn't gonna ever do this again.
Was it more so slander, or was it more so like, just man, what I expected y'all? I expected, y'all.
Nah, homie, y'all be hating in the questions. Nigga, in y'all to go get people y'all know I don't like. Me, even the people in the comment section see it. Even my team see it. My people say, homie, this can't like you. Everybody who I know from this area say, homie, this can't like you. I say, joke with me, they really don't like me.
So let me ask this, because they hear themselves. You have a lot of people that would, let's say, even now you you smooth the bridge with a lot of people, but about a year ago.
I ain't smooth the bridge with nobody. I don't give about nobody. Homie, y'all, well, they don't bring me up. Y'all do. Them people don't come over here to bring me up. Y'all bring me up to them people.
Yeah. They say,
but when they say something, y'all don't say, man, well, this what he really do in this city and known for. Y'all have never mentioned what I do in this city. Not once on this platform.
Yeah, no, I think the most recent one, and I have to speak on it, was Michael Collier. We didn't bring your name up. He just mentioned you.
Well, he was using me. Michael Collier used to call me every morning out of the blue and say, hey, brother, can you come get on my morning show? And I would do it for free. But what he would do is he would try to get people on there to tit for tat with me. So he got a broad on there, and I snapped on the bitch. I don't give a about what no thing. You don't know. So, I gave him what they want. But he was using me. He wouldn't give me no tips on comedy, but he was calling me every morning to come do his radio show. And everybody know, homie, y'all can't get it ain't too many people that can supersede me in acquiring views.
No. Do people know that now? Like, people that have been technically, I don't want to call them older comedians, older actors, whatever. They know now that you are probably the king of the.
I don't know no other comedian that's a rookie like me. I'm still a rookie. I got my own residency in Las Vegas. Yeah. So that's what they hating on. When you go to Tommy T's in Oakland and you see Michael Collier, you see Linnell, Faison Love, ain't nobody ticket prices higher than mine but Country Wayne. They ticket prices way lower than mine. And I sell out these shows with no promotion. Yeah, I sell out, and he ain't selling that show. And I done went to him, Godfrey, DC Young Fly, Carlos, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Give me some tips. And what I found out, they didn't expect me to be this good. Ooh. Yeah, they all be hating. Because they say I ain't no comedian. But I made myself a comedian. The fans wanted me to be a comedian. I never set out to be a comedian, man. I used to cuss a motherfucker out for laughing at I say.
I would say, it's like you weren't trying to make people laugh. You were saying spin some real.
But I found a way to evolve. I didn't want to be like real life street stars. I didn't want to be like Vlad TV. I didn't want to be like DJ Academics. I didn't want to be like Hassan Campbell and can't draw a crowd outside of the internet. So I wanted to be able to take what I do on this internet and be able to sell tickets and clothing in real life.
Who's your mentor on that?
Nobody.
Damn.
I've been doing this all on my own, homie. against all the odds and barriers and obstacles from being shadow banned. I've lost over 20 Instagram pages in 3 years. So every time I get to 200,000 to 300,000, I lose an Instagram page and get it right back.
That is facts.
So yeah, I'm doing this all on my own with no help, no assistance, no nothing.
Have you censored yourself at all?
No.
Okay.
It's just that when people meet me in real life, I do good business. So when the white comedy club meet me, you never hear nobody say what I've done. It's always what he said. But he said it online. That's it. So you never hear nobody say I've done wrong. It's always what he said.
That's some real. Well, we have you here. We definitely want to have a real conversation with you as far as, even we see the involvement of your dialect as far as the shit you experienced, the people that the line of questions, like you said. We said there's a level of our fans that are crying for Charleston white content. Like, what are y'all doing? We need that real Charleston back. Don't even give them all the headlines. Just get back to talk to the people.
Well, everything around this platform is centered around celebrity gossip. So my thing is, homie, how can them have Mark Cuban on a platform and digress so far away from such substance? It ain't no bunch of substance on here no more, homie.
So
Orlando Brown, what's the other broad name? So nobody's checking. There's no substance anymore, homie. So when you look at this platform, homie, you saw the numbers had dwindled a whole lot from what 6 months ago. It looked like y'all were tanking until the broad came with the Diddy. You rode the Diddy wave, right? You guys beat that dead horse with the Diddy wave. Now nobody's talking about Diddy. You don't see her on there anymore. Y'all don't call her no more because she can't give. It's only so much she can give you, and that's the celebrity gossip. That's the Wendy Williams type shit. Yeah.
So can I ask you? Mark Cuban came out here. We dropped the interview. It did maybe 30 to 60,000 views and kind of stalled out. Like we see that and we're like, man, this is a great interview. I mean, what are your thoughts when the people don't tune into Mark Cuban on a black platform?
Well, you don't worry about when an author write a book. He don't worry about how the readers is gonna feel. He just keep writing books. So even though the audience didn't grab it the first time, bring somebody else again of substance, eventually they grab it because the consistency of it. Because a lot of people shine away, right? Poor questioning. Homie, people shine away because you guys at one point in time, you had a work crowd, you had a executive crowd, you got truck drivers.
Oh, yeah.
So you got more people that's looking for substance, that's looking for game, that's looking for guidance, and they only want to be entertained for so much. And entertainment on homie, people only want to be entertained so much before they're trying to learn to figure out how to do something. So I saw y'all losing substance.
I just feel like that just pays the bills, right? Just the I guess you say what you say, the gossip and all that stuff and the entertainment, right? And so that's why we decided to put that out, because we try to keep it super solid and real, and then there's just so many mouths to feed over here. So we just try to do what makes the most money.
That makes sense. Yeah, that make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Jasmine Crockett was on the couch. It didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, send
well, because you guys done already fed the low vibration energy crowd. So you guys have built a whole crowd of low vibration. So of course they're not gonna receive the high vibration. It don't vibrate them because you guys spent almost a year feeding the retarded kids. The Orlando Brown, homie, the Jasmine Crockett crowd is not gonna sit and watch Orlando Brown when they know he's suffering and battling from mental health illness and substance abuse. Also with the other chick, whatever her name is, the Diddy, people know she's mentally dealing with something. She still is mourning the death of her son. So man, that turns smart intellectual people off. So you get the retarded kids just clapping for you. But here's the thing, homie, you got truck drivers who want a 2-hour interview while they driving trucks. You got families who get together and say, hey man, let's put this on and let's watch this. And you see what I'm saying? So you guys are missing that crowd, homie.
Well, that's why, again, always a breath of fresh air to have you here. So let's talk about some things, because we brought up something probably about 2 interviews ago. Well, your business acumen and your business just respectability is on 1,000.
Yeah.
As far as you do good business all the way through. I don't know whoever, if anyone.
You never heard nobody say I don't do good business.
Yeah, nah, from the up and up. With that being said, again, we hear.
So yeah, nah, homie. So I'm saying, he my partner. I'm thinking we business partner. You know what I'm saying? So can't nobody come and speak on my partner, homie. So that's why, nigga, me and the Danza Project vibe so good together, because they're not gonna let nobody come, nigga, say nothing, because they know the man. They speaking on the character. Y'all know the man. Y'all done been to the Murder Change Me event. Y'all done see me and Sean Cotton do back school shoes. So come on, homie. So y'all supposed to be saying, nah, homie, we personally know the man. We understand this is what he do to pay the bills. Get it? Nigga, this is what I do to pay the bills. Get on her and say what the fuck ever. When that go off, my nigga, I'm a gentleman. I'm a real life, you know what I'm saying, amongst the people. That's why you can't find nobody to say anything bad I've done. It's always he said this. They can't say he done this. And I go back to say, man, actions always speak louder than words.
To be fair, like, when people are sitting down on the couch and then say we bring your name up, right? They got a lot of stuff to say, but when they get off the camera, it ain't no real smoke or no.
It ain't about no real smoke. It's about character assassination. So y'all letting them try to assassinate the man based on the character, right? And they don't know the real character of the man. They going off the internet persona, which I've been explaining for, 3 to 4 years now? Nigga, I'm playing a role. When this camera come on, I don't bring Charleston to the internet. I ain't finna bring me before the world, my nigga, to get crucified. I bring the persona, and I hide behind the persona.
So, what I feel like then is people battle, because at this point, you're the god of the internet. You control the internet, you move it this way and that way, up and down. You pretty much run the internet. Well, we always, because there's people who really, we have an inbox full of people who really want to talk about you. And, you know, but everybody's going to throw shots at the king. You the king of the internet.
But I don't care about that, homie. My response is y'all response to them taking shots. Because I'm going to say, homie, I know what you're saying, but that's my homie. This is what he do in real life. And I'm going to switch the subject. I'm going to let it be known. You ain't fit to come on here and speak on my partner. And we get money together. And this is affecting our business relationship. See what I'm saying? This is what I said. I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
My nigga was the one saying, man, them nigga really fuck with you. I'm saying, them niggas don't fuck with me. My nigga saying, man, nah, them nigga really fuck with us. Nah, them don't fuck with me. They can't fuck with me, not the way they let us. Yeah.
We need your address. We're going to send you some care packages. We're going to send you some quarterly care packages.
I'm swearing by God y'all don't fuck with me, but my nigga saying, nah, homie, them Joe, especially Joker. Man, I'm swearing by God, man. You can't like me, homie, because I'm seeing other people who I just met. The Danza Project. Homie, they done fell out with plenty motherfuckers, homie. When Boosie got on, homie, they won't even let it go there. They ain't gonna let it go there, homie. So I'm saying, I just met these people. Me and been getting money together. So, nah, homie, so yeah. But yeah.
All right. With that being, sorry.
No, I was saying.
Add to.
No. So what I say is that's the disconnect, right? So from now on, to make it better, there will be no Charleston White assassination character or anything from us. And if someone brings you up, as we know, we're making it known now that we're with Charleston White because we do.
But let me just say this, homie. Other than Carlos Miller, none of these people have met me in person.
Okay.
To be so adamant about what they saying.
Right.
None of these people have ever met me in person to know anything about me. They're going off what I give them.
So can you ask? Tell us, like, when is it okay for you that we can speak on you and it's not a bad thing?
Well, y'all can, homie, but it's the response, right? So I heard one time, homie, where some people say, well, he don't really do community work. I never heard y'all rebut that.
Oh yeah. Well,
I've never heard y'all rebut that.
Yeah.
From what's the Flocko, the Brick Baby, name 3 or 4 other people, homie, and y'all never. But the people in the comment section be rebutting it.
Right.
Yeah, like how do we not?
Man, the people.
The fact that we know your history helping these kids.
Oh man, even the people in y'all comment section say, man, be kind of you niggas be reading because that's how I engage the internet.
But on if you were to go off on somebody, right, that you score off on somebody, I wouldn't rebuttal you. I would just let you do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the relationship.
Well, I never come on here to go off on nobody.
Right.
I only come and ask. I answer whatever questions being asked.
Right.
So I never come on here to intentionally direct anything toward anybody.
Right.
I just know pretty much everybody I've had internet beef with. Y'all get them on this couch at some point and let them slander.
Right.
Hey, Charleston.
Hey, mama.
So we can say can we say on camera in this interview that the relationship between Charleston White and RealLyfe Street Stars can be fixed and can grow for the positive?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, we will try our best to do better on that situation.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, homie, everybody have a right to their opinion.
Right.
But, homie, it's a lot of things that people have said. Well, he don't do this, he ain't know, and y'all let it go. And I'm saying, man, them know what I do? Yeah. Man, come on, homie. Them. So, yeah.
Mind you, we with you like you right, just from a business thing.
We done kicked it and partied together. Yeah. So,
DG.
Yeah. And the Halloween party at one time.
Come on now. All right, so let's do it like this. I got to ask you because we brought up a question maybe like a year ago, and I got to get your take on it. We had said the black man in the society of America is still at the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
This is, white man, the age, whatever other race, the black woman. Do you feel in 2024 that the black man is still at the bottom of the societal totem pole?
No, he's went further down.
Damn.
He's below the ground. So you got the ground, the totem pole, then people. So he went further. Yeah, he's further down. He's below the ground, homie. He's buried 6 feet deep. He can't even see the totem pole. The black man is an ass-obsessed individual. And he's controlled by his lower nature. He don't wake up with any plans, any goals, and any aspirations. The black man don't have a struggle. He wake up to feel good every day, whether they're smoking a blunt, popping pills, or seeking likes. The black man is way worse off than he was a year ago in America. He still don't own nothing.
Would you say because of our situation that we probably inherit poverty, so therefore we might be stuck?
I didn't. My mother wasn't poor. Yeah, I wasn't born in an impoverished community. My mother was high upper middle class. She wasn't above the poverty line or right below it. So most blacks are either right below it, at it, or right above it. So two wrong, make 2 weeks of mismanaging your money, you below the poverty line. Yeah, go put a down payment on a car and you below the poverty line.
But Charleston, you weren't looking for the other side. Like you said, you were born this way, but you went to the other side where your family was that was kind of below where you were.
Yeah, that was just to play and have fun. That's when I didn't know no better as a kid. But as an adult, I didn't go to the ghetto to try to be nothing. That's as a kid when you don't know no better. When you're trying to embrace the culture. But my mother did what most wise parents would do. You work for your children's children's children. So me, my kids, and if my son or my daughter was to have a kid, my mother can sustain all of us with what she's done before they were born. So what I'm working on is my children's children's children. Yeah. I went and got my kids a $1 million life insurance policy.
Smart man, come on.
On top of some land in Macon, Georgia. So every time I get a certain amount of money, I'm going to go buy me some land.
Why Macon, Georgia?
Because I got 2 acres of land. I got two acres of land for $21,000. So we had that same opportunity in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I remember 3 to 5, maybe I'm gonna say 5 to 7 years ago, lots in South Dallas, lots in Oak Cliff, lots in Stop 6 was $1,700, $2,500 with these little old boarded up houses on them. Nobody bought them. The Mexicans come in, the whites come in, the Asians come in, and they start gentrifying all this stuff, building $200,000, $300,000 houses. So that's why I'm making Georgia, because land is cheap, and I got it on the lake by the golf course.
Yeah, I bought some land on the lake by a golf course, but I kept it near Fort Worth though.
Yeah.
So you just left the state. You didn't want to.
I don't know where you can find a steel like this. Gentrification hadn't started there yet.
Yeah, not facts. It's pretty.
So you try to buy land now. Oh, me don't speak no English. No. So you can't get it now, homie. So we stuck. So all of these outside investors and developers have come here, and now they own land here in Dallas. Ain't find no house nowhere. People from other places and other areas are now building, and I don't know nobody from Dallas that's building.
So let me ask you this, because right now college is starting for a lot of people right now. And back in the day, it used to be, your partner say, just in the black community, as a black man, your partner say, hey, I'm about to go to college, and never really like celebrated that. Like, bro, ain't no send-off party, no, like, oh, you going to college? We on the block. Do you feel like that, at least that's changed to where we encourage each other as brothers at 17, 18, 19, that these young kids encourage their partners to go to college?
Hell no, man. These 17, 18, 19-year-old motherfuckers don't even know. They don't encourage each other to do nothing but die and kill. Everybody gangster now. Even the good kid got to be gangster. Even the nerd who graduate with straight A's, going to college to be a cyber tech security for the FBI is catching a gun case for trying to be gangster. Or he riding in the car with his friends while they go break in the cars. And his Mercedes-Benz that his registered nurse mama, who about to graduate from TCU to be a doctor, he's still playing gangster because he got a gangster uncle. When he rap gangster. So nobody's embracing the college kid, the college look, homie, like we had the show Different World. Homie, we embrace destruction. We embrace detriment. So we don't even encourage each other as grown men, homie. You just go keep doing that. You ain't gonna just go home to your wife sometime. So, homie, we don't encourage each other to do positive as grown men. So you think the kids is doing it? No. That's why it's such a crash out crew. But let me just say this about college. If I'm smart, I used to teach at the adult parole office off McCart, the central unit with Welcome Back Tarrant County, which is a nonprofit that's ran by a lot of pastors and chaplains around this area. So I used to come teach these when they got out of prison how to go enroll in a community college. So I figured out this was my exit out of the streets. I had a partner, homie, Big Dreek. He said, Blue, man, don't you know they'll pay you to go to college? The what? Broke in the he said that. So when he said pay you to go to college, so just the fact that he mentioned the Pell Grant, when I looked at the Pell Grant, they'll give you almost $6,000 in Pell Grant. So once you do your financial aid between the Pell Grant, your state grant, that TEOG grant, your subsidized and unsubsidized money, $22,000 in the bank. They gonna give you at the community college level every August. You're getting $6,000 to $7,000.
It used to be a hustle.
It still is a hustle. So every August you're getting $6,000 to $7,000. Man, you take that money, go pay your rent up for a little bit. You can go buy your car. You can go get you a pound of weed and be flipping that pound of weed while you're in community college. When January comes, they give you another $6,000 or $7,000. But they've allocated, just say $22,000 for your academic year. So right there, you only got $12,000. You broke in March. You can walk in the financial aid department and say, hey, I want to apply for another loan, subsidized loan. How much you want, Charles? $6,000. They give it to you with no questions. This is in March. You still got some semester left. So then you say, nigga, I'm going to pay the rent up now. I'm going to go to summer school. Now, summer school is a little strenuous. Got another 5 to 6 in summer school. They go give you 2 in May, give you the rest after July. Nigga, you done subsidized your lifestyle off this money. Now, just say you got a well-to-do mama. You got a hustle, you got a job, and you and your girlfriend doing this together. Y'all can be buying houses with this money because they giving it directly to you in your pockets. And they saying you can pay us back 15 years from now. Who wouldn't walk in the bank and say, hey, I need a loan and I'll pay you back 15 years from now? But black people go say, man, you better not get them student loan. I can get it put in my pocket right now. You can't go get a loan nowhere. And if you could, you getting payday loans. You telling me not to get student loan, but you getting payday loans. You getting car loans, right? And they not giving you the money. So, homie, that's the best hustle in the world, my nigga, especially if you got the academic talent to keep passing. So not only that, I'm sharp enough to say, me write for this scholarship. Here go another 5,000. Here go another, cause I'm writing scholarship, I'm seeking a scholarship money too, my nigga. So that's how I was able to transition out the streets.
Come on.
And before you say something, and once I went to Tarleton State. Tarleton State financial aid checks was 10,000. 8 to 10,000. UNT, 8 to 10,000. UTA, 8 to 10,000. So that's 8 to 10,000 every August and every January. The higher you keep going, the longer you keep going to school, those checks increase. Nigga, so why wouldn't you go buy land? Get out of, nigga, so when you graduate, only thing you have to do is worry about your loans. Well, go work for a nonprofit and get loan forgiveness. Don't be a teacher. Don't be a nurse. Don't go be a fireman. Don't go do anything with civil service. You get loan forgiveness. These niggas, yeah, man, these dumb and stupid. I'm a game-related nigga. I'm game. I'm G-A-M-E. I ain't G-A-N-G. So I'm a different kind of nigga, homie. So that's how I was able to transition out the streets.
YouTube is the wave.
Yes.
And there's talk of like an actual, like people are saying YouTube needs to do a university, like an actual school program where people can learn whatever, you know, the trade or the whatever. Do you think that if YouTube did actually say, hey, we're creating an online school, these are our courses, it may cost this, blah, blah, blah. Do you think that more young people would be willing to further their education if it was that way?
No, because they don't want to read. Have you ever seen somebody in the comment section say, man, I ain't reading all that? So, Mark Twain has a quote. He says, a man who won't read is no better than a man who can't read. Won't and can't. We won't read. What's the old saying? If you want to hide something from, do what? Put it in the book. Because we won't read. So let me I'm going to break y'all hearts. YouTube do have a university. And it's for free. It's called YouTube Studio. If you go to your YouTube Studio and you go get on a desktop computer, that little video over in the right and all those things that it's telling you, that's YouTube's university. And if you click on those videos, YouTube University tells the YouTube algorithm, hey, when they upload a video, let it go green. They don't have to appeal it. You know why? Because they've already been through our university to learn what to do and what not to do. YouTube have a whole university that tells you how to maximize your channel, how to grow your channel. They got whole videos of it. But niggas don't click on it. Niggas up from their phone. Not going to the YouTube Studio looking at all that data. That's your university. That's your digital university. But niggas is on there looking at the likes and the comments. They're not engaging the algorithm. They're not engaging this YouTube university that YouTube allows you to go to their YouTube university for free. And every video that you click on in that corner, it lets the computer know, hey, he's okay. He's one of ours. That's why Vlad and all these other people don't have to appeal so much. That's why when you look in the description part, you don't see nobody breaking down in the description. This video, Charleston says, and it gives you timestamp. If you go watch Vlad, it gives you timestamp what each minute says. That's what make it easy for these videos to be green and not yellow. That's why you have to wait so long for this yellow to turn green, because you hadn't been going to their school.
Also because you've been a lot.
No,
because
no,
you didn't
no,
go
no.
to school.
No,
because you
listen.
did go to school. You used to be like, we gotta watch them niggas or watch this. This channel ain't. They don't know.
See, the AI is monitoring you before the human does. So the AI tells the other AI it's okay. He's already clicked over here. So you would have to literally go out of your way, homie, to be saying some vulgar, offensive things for this thing to turn yellow after you clicked on their school. Homie, man, and I learned that from a guy by the name of White Boy Lockdown Production. He taught me about that, homie. So you can literally, that school, homie, you can play music and mute the music and still get credit for the music. Man, it's just so much, but clicking on it.
Man, that's crazy. I know you're a very godly man.
No, I ain't. I'm spiritual. God. Yeah, I don't know if God really exists. Yeah, I don't know if God really exists. Man, I'm spiritual. Yeah, fuck.
I know you're a very spiritual man.
Yeah.
There have been a lot of rappers who are praising God or saying they're leading ministries or preaching or holding congregations and teaching the word or whatever their teachings are. Do you feel like you can be a rapper and properly serve God? Like, is that a thing?
Yeah, you can be a pimp and serve God. It's what's in your heart. It's what you do for the least of those. Biblically, God said, how do you show you love me is what you do for the least of those. It ain't how good you do, because deeds don't get you to heaven. So anybody can deliver God. He used the bush. In the Bible, he used the donkey. So yeah, I think anybody can properly lead anybody to God.
On that same note, do you feel the same way for adult female entertainers, OnlyFans models, dancers?
Hell yeah, them the best ones to take you to heaven. I done literally, listen, man, when I was in my early 20s, I done literally picked a prostitute up off the street, and boy, we went back to the house and fucked like a motherfucker. And we both caught the Holy Ghost because she knew how to pray to bring the Holy Ghost on. And yeah, homie, so God likes to play in the dirt. God don't like taking good people and making good people his vessels. He like taking the lowest motherfucker of the lowest and using them. So them the best people to get you into heaven is a hoe.
Yeah, it's funny how that
a woman can't lead you to God, but a hoe can.
Yeah, that good will have you change your religion. Straight up.
We were having a conversation and we was like, do you think God is freaky?
No. Your God ain't got a dick. Nigga, God ain't what we think he is. He ain't no man.
For sure.
Or woman. That's the man is male and female. God is neither. God is water, rock, fire, wind. Man, it ain't no motherfucking man with a dick trying to come. God don't feel. So freakiness has to do with feeling. God is nature. There's a difference between nature and a freak. See, nigga, a freaky nigga will fuck another man because he's freaky. Sex with him, that's freaky sex. Homosexual sex is freaky sex. So I tell every woman I fuck with, I ain't no freak, I just fuck. Nature tells me when to fuck. I'm not freaky, homie, so I don't know how to eat pussy. I don't know how to suck ass. I'm a natural born man, and nature says you put the dick in the hole and you pump till you come. Nigga, all that other shit, that's a perversion. Freakiness is a perversion, homie. Spitting in a whole mouth and homie, that's perversion. But you get that from watching porn. Nobody is born freaky. That's an acquired taste. So when I find out a nigga, you do all that, nigga, you lay with a man, the freaking nigga fucking boy. Because his urges and his desires are heightened past what the nature desires.
And then, speaking to that, we was having a conversation about, there's a pastor named Pastor Keon. His church was blown down in Houston when the floods and the weather, during the hurricane.
Yeah.
And he asked his congregation, for 21 days, I need 21 people to send me $2,100. Of course, he got backlash from that. And people were saying, well, you have all these nice things, you have these houses. Why don't you just pay for it?
These my hoes. Why y'all fucking me about me? I'm asking my hoes. Everybody in this church, this is my flock. These are my sheep. Nigga, what y'all bother? Nigga, I can do what I want with my sheep. They serve up under my voice. I'm their leader. And they pick me as their leader. So, nigga, I can pimp on them how I want to pimp on them. Need my hoes. I ain't abusing them. I'm saying, say, man, y'all fuck with pastor. Yeah, so he ain't done nothing wrong. Man, don't a nigga get on here and say, hey, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that cash out. Y'all hit the like, share, subscribe. Don't, because you talking to niggas, yeah, you them your hoes. Nigga, let them hoes pay the pimp. Yeah, let them hoes pay like, hell yeah. Man, man, y'all owe me. I bring healing to you motherfuckers. I'm praying over you. I'm delivering the word to help you get through the day. And you don't know God without me, so sock it to my pocket, bitch.
Sock it to my pocket.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with the pastor doing that.
Now, see, I feel like they were saying the pastor should live a modest life.
Who said that? Who get to dictate? Who get to dictate how I should live? And I got a bunch of dumb motherfuckers who I can go draw money from. I built this church for these motherfuckers to come here and give me this money. Long as I'm paying taxes, should nobody have nothing to say about what I'm doing in the church house. Yeah, niggas, man, the pastor's supposed to be able to fuck any woman in the church if he want to fuck.
Hey,
Them his hoes.
You saying it's like a cult?
Homie, it is.
Oh shit.
Man, church, our religion is a cult. That's why so I took an intro to religion class in college. Homie, there's a fine line between cult and religion. They're almost similar. They're almost similar. So if I can build me a cult and we ain't killing and hurting people, how am I wrong?
Come on.
Nigga, I get, man, they listening to me.
I'll go to work, come back.
Man, I come pray for you and play in you. Man, it's always been like that. The pastor have always had the perks of being able to get the money in the pussy.
So, should a pastor be like voted out like a president? Like, hey, every year we got to decide if, or should a pastor have full reign over? Because
the pastor should have full reign.
okay,
Him and the deacon. Man, the deacon's supposed to have him a couple of holes he can fuck too. Man, everybody know between the deacon, pastor, the head usher lady, man, that's what go on in the church. Yeah, man, everybody playing, my nigga.
Do you feel like churches are needed?
No, they're not needed. Because churches, anytime two or more people gather together and start talking about the word of God, that's church. Church is not a building.
yeah.
No, that's not a building. If there's a story in the Bible, nigga, where Jesus went in and went to flipping over shit in the church, saying, man, y'all tripping. So if Jesus or whoever was to return back today, they wouldn't stop at the church because their people are not in church. They people, the motherfuckers sleep on the corner. At the bus stop, bothering a nigga in front of the store. Those are God's people, not the people that can dress up, drive their pretty cars, go listen to a man in a nice suit, give this nice man money, and the doors close when everybody leaves, and you don't see these people nowhere visible in the community, feeding, clothing, and sheltering. Real churches don't close. Real churches are open 24/7. You can go sleep on the bench. You can go use the bathroom. You can go get something to eat. That's why the word of God says you're supposed to bring your tithes to the storehouse. It's the storehouse. Your tithes is not money. The preacher wants the money. God wants you to come store things up in here. Wheat, grain, blankets, pillowcases, beanie hats, diapers, tampons, canned goods. You come store it here to come out and feed the people. God told the church people, leave outside the church and go out amongst the people and find these lost souls. Show me a church that's doing that anywhere in America. Not a one. They all going inside the church saying, hey, y'all coming here. Y'all coming here. And nigga, they go bother you about your money. They ain't got nothing to give you for your money. Man, they ain't got a motherfucker. That nigga, they ain't got say that they see that woman ain't changed his baby diaper. They ain't say, Sister Carolyn, say we got some diapers for you. We got some white for you. Say, sister, I see you got 3 little girls. Say, make sure sister get a month's worth of socks and tampons for them little girls she come. They ain't doing that. The pastor gonna be nigga draped like the rapper. Shit, nigga. So I want me a church when it's all said and done. And I'm gonna have them hoes on the front row with no panties on. Peeking like a motherfucker preaching.
Is the pastor draped for the women or?
Oh man, the pastor is a player. Homie, all pastors are player pimp type niggas. That's why they go get a pinky ring, a watch, a bracelet, and the motherfucking gold buttons on their thing.
Man.
Nigga, you ain't seen a pastor with run down shoes giving to the people. You ain't seen the pastor driving no motherfucking car and that motherfucker back fine when he cut it off.
Nigga.
He ain't got no insurance because he helping the people.
Come on.
Nigga, the pastor ain't making no sacrifices for the Lord, but he gonna make you feel guilty because you won't get a prophet a cup of water. He always bring his preacher partner and say, hey, the Lord said if you get a prophet a cup of water, so he invited his buddy to come over here. Not only do y'all pay tithes, y'all give to the prophet too. And when the church door closed, my nigga, you can't get help with nothing. You gotta go through a strenuous motherfucking evaluation check. Nigga just say, Pastor, I'm struggling to pay. Nigga, so yeah, nigga.
Charleston, it sound like you saying there's not much difference between a pastor and a pimp.
It's not. It's not much different between a pastor and a no good rotten nigga that like a fuck a bunch of hoes. He's no different.
Okay.
That's why he dress up to be what he be. That's why the pastor cannot teach. He got to preach. He can't teach. That's why he got to come with the antics. Come on, choir. Well, and I say, that's why he got to do all that, my nigga. The theatrics. Because he can't teach you about God. God is within, nigga. God is nature.
Come on now.
So now, nigga, so let me just say this, my nigga. When I was a kid, I was an unruly juvenile. And nigga, they used to lock my motherfucking ass up. And they locked me up one time. And they used to do this on intention. My partner, Commodore Ross, he committed suicide when he was like 16 years old in a security cell. They used to always put me in that motherfucking cell. It was the last cell in the back. Nigga, I should be terrified at nighttime, homie. And nigga used to have suicidal thoughts. Nigga, how do I find God if they don't give me a Bible? They wouldn't give me no Bible. Ain't no Bible in there. And I'm in this bitch for a week. 23-hour lockdown a day. I'm calling for the chaplain to come see me. The chaplain won't come see me. How do that person find God? Yeah. Within. Yeah. Because God is within, homie. It ain't outside of you. So all of us have been programmed and taught to go look for God outside of us in a book that we don't even understand as children. So I just went to church the other day with Woody. Yeah. Half the church was kids, 15 and under. The rest was 55 and up. The preacher preaching to the 55 and up. The kids can't get this message. So how do the kids get God if they can't understand all this shit the preacher's saying? They can't understand thou art, then we don't want, so how can you find God, my nigga? When the Bible and the scripture says that it is God's spirit who writes God's word upon man's heart. So you don't need this Bible to get God's word. Seek first the kingdom, and then all other things will be added unto you. So why do I gotta go look in a book, God? And I'm struggling with reading, when only 36% of children in this area can read on or above their grade level. How I'm gonna understand these Arabic texts and I can barely read?
Facts.
So how do our kids get God? Nigga, they gotta see the spirit of God in whoever they live with. Yeah. You don't see enough of the preacher to see the spirit of him. Right. Nah, my nigga. They done got so, my nigga, where nigga, they praised the preacher over God. So my prayer was in my 20s, God, I don't want to have to go through a man to get to you. I don't want to have to go to a man to get to God. And I can pray myself. Why would God tell the preacher something? I just got through talking to him last night and he didn't tell me nothing. So can't nobody tell me what the fuck God said. I just got through talking to God. Why he didn't tell me? Why he telling you about me? And I got a direct connection to him. Come on. That don't make sense to me, nigga. Come on. It never made sense to me as a kid. So I always thought everybody was full of shit and bullshit, even the whole catching the Holy Ghost. I started to realize her and the deacon fucking, and that's her way to show deacon. Nah. Yeah, homie, so I don't believe none of that bullshit.
So you saying the Holy Ghost is an orgasm? What you saying?
Man, the Holy Ghost is the way, the bitch that's catching, the woman that's catching the Holy Ghost in church is doing that for attention. Shaking her titties and ass, falling out, letting deacon them see the knee-high stockings and them pretty kneecap. Now these whole half-naked falling out with the Holy Ghost and they showing Ricky Rush the pussy print. Back then, if just they fall out, the dress be up, you see the knee-high stocking, they lay the thing over there, they done already seen the pussy. That's why them other rotten hoes come put the thing over so you can't see her. Man, yeah, all that shit is for show now, my nigga. And it's always the same person catching the Holy Ghost. It ain't never a new motherfucker catching the Holy Ghost. It's always the same motherfucker around the same time when the music come on. To me, that shit is routine. Church is too routine for God to be involved in church. It's too routine. It started at the same time, same thing. It's too routine for a real spirit of God to come inhabit inside the church. So that's why these kids can't get God. He don't exist to them. They can't see it. We supposed to be the church. We supposed to be the word of God and how they see us treat one another.
What about the devil? You believe in that?
No. The devil is you. You your own devil in God. Your thoughts is the devil. So all of us have a thought say, fuck that bitch. Man, don't say that. So you have a voice in your head. Man, the devil don't exist. The devil don't exist. We create our own devils and our gods based on what we want to do in our minds and our hearts.
So what do you say to those who may not go, because it's happened to me, who may not go to church on a regular basis and you may be low, right? You seeking some sort of guidance or understanding. And when you do catch a word, you do feel emotional and you do feel like, man, this is what I needed to hear. What do you say about those moments?
The spirit don't appease your emotions. See, that's what the preacher play on. The preacher come with a feel-good message to make you feel good. That's why you only feel good for a day or two and it feel like the devil done came and stole your word. He just made you feel good for the moment, just like a movie. Because your feelings, your soul, so the components of a human, the spiritual wise, so you got a body, which is your flesh. You got a soul, which is your mind, your will, and your emotions. Man, God don't care nothing about your emotion because you feel good. It's the salvation, the mercy, and the grace. So on top of that, then you inhabit spirits, anger, lying. Those are spirits that you walk with. So man, church, the word of God don't make you feel good. It transforms your life. So if you go to church and you feel good for the moment and you're not transforming, then you just felt good from a good message. That's why they sell you the tapes after church. Hey, man, make sure y'all go over there and get them tapes, man. So that's why they sell you the tape to make you feel good. Because God don't exist in a message. He lives in the mirror.
Man, that's real shit.
He live in the mirror.
That's real shit.
Homie, go look in the mirror long enough and don't just stare in the mirror. Shit, man, yeah. Solitude. It's too much noise in church for God to exist. God exists in solitude, by yourself, nigga, in the cave, in the corner, low when nobody's around and you crying out, oh God, by yourself is where God exists, not in the congregation.
That's facts. So Charleston, let me ask you, you just recently said that you put $1 million policy for your children.
Yeah.
How would Black America, the Black community, look if most parents did the same thing you just did and put $1 million policies, accidental death and dismemberment, things like that for their children as much?
We'll have reparation in 3 years.
Man.
We would have reparation in 3 years. But imagine if the church really cared about Black people, why not they having corporate insurance policies? And they have to bury these people. Why don't they provide corporate insurance policies like jobs do for the, why don't the church do this, homie? And they really for God. Because the money you paying tithes with to the pastor, there go your insurance policy money. So why don't pastors say, hey man, I just brokered a deal with a life insurance company and we're gonna make it where all members can get life insurance policy through this church. Why don't the church do that, my nigga?
Change the whole community.
Come on, fam.
Man.
You know why they don't do it? Because your church have got in bed with the state. State and church have always been separate. But because your pastor want a tax break from all this goddamn money he getting, he now gets a tax break, 501c3. So now the church and state is in bed together. That's why you see pastors now politic with politicians. That's why you now see the preacher say, hey, come on, congressman, come talk to my church about politics. Homie, they're not supposed to be in the same place. So that's why you see that, because the church have now gotten in bed with the state by way of what they call 20 years ago, they started calling it a faith-based initiative. Now the church get a 501c3 tax break. Now preachers can't preach about anything no more because now they work for the government. So of course they're not gonna be empowering for us. They work for the government. So anytime I hear a nigga say he a preacher and he got a church, nigga, you work for the government. With that 501c3 tax exemption status.
I heard you say something very interesting. You was talking about Kamala Harris and how you didn't trust her because she was married to a white man.
Yeah, I don't trust no Black woman married to a white man that can stomach a white dick.
So I
got to be a sick motherfucker to eat that uncooked meat.
So my question is does that work both ways? Like, if you see a Black man in an interracial relationship with a white woman, can he be trusted or vice versa?
Well, you got to look and see who his mama is. If he got a Black mama, yeah, because 9 times out of 10, his Black mama rebutting that white girl. You got to understand, homie, like Obama. Obama's not to be trusted because he got a Black wife. He come from a white mama. Nigga, the mother is the first teacher. The mother is the first teacher. Who give you your identity? Nigga, either your mother or your father. Well, his African father was not around to instill his identity as a black man. Or if he was gonna instill it as an African. So he was never gonna see us as a black. So he was raised by his white mother, his white grandfather who was racist, who had a black friend, and his white grandmother. He think white. The food he eat is white. He don't know, you see what I'm saying, nigga? So what household? So your house, I heard George Bush say this when he was governor. He said, how you was raised and where you was raised is a portion of who you are as an individual. So imagine a nigga with a white mama, but he got black skin. He don't think black, he's gonna think white because he's taught to be white. Yeah. You can put a baby with a wolf. That baby will think he a wolf, no matter how human he is. So you see Kamala Harris, her mother's not black. Her daddy was Jamaican who left her at a very early age in life. So she was raised by her Indian mother. She don't know civil rights because the Indian population never had civil rights outside of Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi. So how can she relate to us when her mother is opposite of our mothers? It's just like a mixed girl with a white mama. If she don't go tap into her daddy's mama or her daddy's sister and raised with that influence, she's a white black girl. She just black in skin. But nigga, your mind and your thought process controls who you are. So most niggas who go get a white girl, I don't care how much he love that white girl, his mama, his sisters, and his aunties is rebutting that shit when he come over here. They don't, who's rebutting her? When she go home, she Indian. When she go home, she's Indian. Who's black over there? Think about this, my nigga. Who's black when she go home? She said, my daddy know how to make collard green. Man, Jamaicans really don't eat collard greens.
In a bathtub.
Nigga, what nigga no clean greens in the bathtub? Boy, y'all better get them goddamn greens out that tub. Y'all ain't clean that goddamn tub. Nigga, we ain't doing nothing in the bathroom with food as black people. Think about that, my nigga. So my son and my daughter have been raised with both. But nigga, I don't convince them that they black.
So let me ask you, because you're wearing Nigga Nation on your chest. Do you feel like there might be either extermination, destruction of the American nigga based on crossbreeding going into the future? Because we watch these college, first round draft picks, and they seem to kind of have a Caucasian female. I intentionally had biracial children. I did that on purpose. Why? Because when I came home in 1998, at the age of 21, I saw all my black friends had baby mama trauma. They had songs that was just starting to come out. I hate my baby daddy. You look just like, it was songs saying that. So not only that, all of my female cousins, all of my female friends, they took on a position that this is my baby. This is my child. Can't no nigga tell me, and y'all done made this together. But the black woman claims 100% control and domination over this child. And a child is a man's legacy. A child is a man's legacy. So all the black women I heard, they never said this is our child, it's my child. And if they mama says something, they go tell mama, this is my child, I raised my kids, my kid. And if the nigga got something to say, no, nigga, I carried this for 9 months. Bitch, I carried him in my nuts before he got to you. So that's a man's legacy. So the black man is robbed of his legacy through the baby mama. So when I came home, every nigga I saw and knew was not co-parenting responsibly with a black woman. She wouldn't allow him to. She had full control over the kids. If she didn't want to get a kid the last name, the kid didn't get the last name. Yeah. If she wanted to say another nigga was the daddy, another nigga is the daddy. So I studied that. I didn't start having children to my mid and late 20s, homie. So I had a time to think. Nigga, I got a Mexican partner named Wedo. His baby mama named Moreno. Nigga, Wedo in the house playing the game all goddamn long. From the time we wake up in the morning, the baby diaper ain't been changed or nothing. Morena get off of work, she coming up, roll her eyes at us, she start pulling out pots, cooking. Wedo, you haven't changed the baby? Nope. She coming up mopping. Wedo just put his feet up. And we all, nigga, Wedo don't, yeah, but he love the kid.
But nigga, them they kids. The black woman ain't gonna let you do that, my nigga.
Nah.
The black woman is not gonna let you have 100% control of your legacy. She's gonna diminish it. She's gonna destroy your legacy. If nothing else, assassinate the character in the eyes of your children. So meaning you could never be a superhero to your kids because you can't override what mama say. I don't give a damn about you telling your daddy. Not only is the mama gonna say that, the grandmama and them gonna say that too. Give a damn about you telling your daddy. And dad is supposed to be a superhero to the kids, homie. So if mama is the villain and the hero, then daddy in the eyes of the kids, homie, he ain't shit. Especially if he ain't got no money.
So to lean back on the Kamala versus Trump thing, Trump goes on Aiden Ross's channel.
Yeah, I was supposed to be on there with him.
Oh, that would have been a motherfucker.
Yeah, so so they tried to get me. I couldn't get cleared past Secret Service because I'm out on these 2 bonds.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I couldn't get past it. I couldn't get cleared.
Give me your thoughts on this election using influencers.
It's one of the most ingenious things that you can do to activate the youth vote, because every day you got a 17-year-old turning 18. So the Democrats are using immigrants. So they're allowing immigrants to come over. Hey, hurry up and give them citizenship. Pathway to citizenship. So those are the votes that they're trying to get, because every day there's a new immigrant that's getting some citizenship. That's what they're banking on, right? So that's the future of the Democratic Party, immigrants voting, because black people have the lowest voter turnout in every election every year. So we can't rely on this black vote. We need immigrants. That's why they're saying, well, open the borders. We're going to give you a pathway to citizenship. And the Republicans saying, close them goddamn borders. We're going to go tap into our little white kids. Homie, they playing some clever games.
There's a large group of people who are upset with Kamala and her team for using Megan Thee Stallion in her campaign and saying, you know, you hired her to just twerk and that's all you care about. That's how you're gonna get the young vote, just twerking. What are your thoughts on the Megan Thee Stallion's performance at her campaign and how people are feeling about why couldn't you have done something else?
She went and got a hoe. She went and got a bitch with a hoe spirit. She went and got a black bitch that got a hoe spirit. She got a whore reputation. So does Kamala Harris. Birds of a feather flock together. Out of all the upstanding women that they could have went and got, Jasmine Crockett. Very in tune, hip sister in the black community. Sure. They went and got all the entertainers like they do. Remember, they once got Puffy. And Puffy used to rock the Vote or Die shirt, remember? And Puffy was pushing. So, homie, they're gonna always go get these celebrities. The black woman, remember how they done the black man with mass incarceration? Mm-hmm. The black woman is gonna be a sex slave. She's gonna be a slave to her desires to be pleased and pleasured through her pussy and her asshole and her titties. And that's what the white man want, because he had the same free reign during slavery. So the black woman has no other value other than turning her ass around. That's why every picture, every video, you see black women with their ass to the camera. They don't look straight ahead no more. Black women do not take forward stern pictures like this. It gotta be. So homie, so that's the tone they setting for the future of the black woman. The tone for the future of the black man, he'll be emasculated like the black woman. They'll be back to, the slave master will be back having free with the black man and the black woman in any way he wants now, because what he's creating. Remember, he gets a whole book on how to make a slave. So this generation of women, they're wrestling and they're being possessed with spirit, like the young boy was possessed with the gangster spirit. So all we gonna have is gangster if we don't fight against what this is being propagated. So that's why they're saying it's okay to let a 12-year-old go be a flamboyant little girl. So they're saying it's okay to do this because homosexuality starts in the name of pedophilia. Most punks been touched. Most punks been violated. Most lesbians been violated, raped. So, homie, these different spirits are hovering and roaming and inhabiting only the black culture. The white people always been freaky. They'll let a dog lick them in the mouth. Homie, look at derived from us. All that shit, the white people. That's their nature. It ain't ours. Those, we took on the nature from watching the spirit of.
You think that we're gonna go to war?
Yeah, we going to war. Yeah, we going to war. But it won't be the type of war y'all think. It's gonna be things that y'all are seeing now. What we just seen today on the news. All of a sudden, AT&T phone's not working, the computer's not working. So they're not telling us that these are small attacks from other countries. The stock market abruptly crashed. Homie, they're not telling us that these are wars and attacks that's happening to us.
Did you hear about every U.S. citizen's social security number being hacked and
yeah,
they have all of our information?
Yeah. Well, these are attacks that's happening that they're not telling us. They're making it seem like it's computer glitches. What 3 weeks ago, all airplanes was shut down, they couldn't fly nowhere? They're not telling us Russia and China been tapping into this.
Right.
Iran, North Korea, they've been tapping into. And these people are already here. These sales are already here. China flew a whole balloon, homie, over America, 2-3 years ago. And every house that thing flew over, it tapped into the doorbell cameras, the security cameras. So, homie, they ain't telling us this. Man, so not only cyber warfare, biological and chemical warfare. Mm-hmm. Fentanyl, biological, chemical warfare, processing of the food. China owns 85 to 90% of America's chicken processing and beef plants. So now all of a sudden, man, one owl die, all these food places, 35-something people just died from whatever listeria bacteria they got. How many nigga, man, please.
So, are we fucked? A lot of people think that this problem can solve by just getting dual citizenship. I don't feel like that's the answer for it.
It's not. Leave this country, you'll be treated worse.
Yeah.
Are you American?
You American? Everybody go play on you. And not only that, you don't have the same protections of the law. What country you go to and have a due process? Do you see how they doing Andrew Tate now?
Man,
Come on, my
that's crazy.
What country can the black man run to and have some real protection? He can't. This your land. Why would you want to leave your land and there's so much blood, sweat, and tears of the niggas in this land? Land belong to us. We go abandon our land. We were here when they got here. They just reclassified us as Indians. And the ones that didn't want to go on the reservations, they put them on the plantation and called us. The ones that didn't want to go on the reservation, they put them on the plantation and classified them as niggas. The rest of them got reclassified as Indians.
No, man. So let me ask you, Charleston, you just mentioned Woody, man. And I got to ask you, his I Don't Recall is now the most viral courtroom saying that we've been seeing in the past few years as far as the YSL trial. Meeting YSL Woody, Lil Woody. How is the man? You know what I'm saying? Because people thought
he's a loving, caring, loyal, damn fool. Yeah, see, talking to him. Yeah. I walk all around Atlanta with that. Don't nobody say nothing to him.
Ooh.
Cause you gotta understand, Thug and them wasn't doing the killing and shooting. He was.
He called Lil Woody on him.
He was doing, and didn't you hear him say on stand, when they call me, I don't ask no question. I just go.
He just go.
He told y'all that when he shot up Rich Homie Corn. He said, when they call, I don't ask no question, I just go. Who did what? And homie, don't y'all forget he a real killer.
Yes.
Sammy the Bull was a real killer, homie. He killed 30-some people in total and didn't need no protection in prison. They know who to mess with. Oh. See, one thing you ain't never seen, is two vipers get in the pit. That's why the baddest boxers never really fight each other. They go pick somebody weaker. They strategically go pick somebody and have an advantage. We go have them dehydrated so they're not at their full strength. So you never see two bad motherfuckers Clash. They avoid that. He a bad motherfucker. Real life, homie. I done been in the club with him, the malls with him, and ain't nobody whispering snitch, nothing to that. Nothing.
So when they know, they know. Okay.
Nothing. And he was still with the
Nigga.
And they know, homie, why you think Lil Boosie ain't called him no snitch?
He ain't mentioned yet.
Lil Boosie seen him in the courtroom about a week ago. They walked by each other. Lil Boosie had a different kind of look on his face. Woody damn near stopped and told him, get that look off your face. Lil Boosie didn't say nothing. The same people playing mad speaking to him in the hallways at the courthouse. Homie, this is what I know. If you know how to fight and you're known for a shooter, you can tell and come back to the community and be a. That's what happened to the Kevin Spencer, attacked me in the barbershop. He a Woody. So they'll let you snitch and can't nobody whoop you and shoot it out with you. They'll let you snitch. I'm known bad enough to call you a snitch. Twisted Black got on her and embraced him. Twisted Black was a G till he came home and hugged the snitch. Twisted Black was a G till he came home, and all the young G's don't respect Twisted Black no more. That's why his music ain't went nowhere when they saw that. I'm the say, nigga, you a snitch. Won't nobody else say it. They still hit the G's and let him throw up the threes. 4 trade gangster crip, cuz. So wasn't nobody mad at Cowboy when Cowboy snitched? Guess what? Eric Holder ain't been touched. So show me a snitch that done got a snitch. Show me a snitch who been stitched up in the last 10 years. Show me one. I got everybody's paperwork. And I'm gonna go on Say Cheese TV. I got everybody in Fort Worth from the 80s to now. I got all their federal paperwork, homie. From Billy Ray Maddox to Kelvin Spencer, I got all of them snitch. A lot of states snitched. They took the plea bargain, wrote statements and told. They homeboy took the plea bargain, so it'll never come out. But I got them names too. And I'm willing to go on platforms and get paid good to call out because it's public information. It's called the Public Information Act.
I'm gonna read for you.
Man, all these niggas done told, homie, ain't none of these niggas kept the codes. It's a very few, far in between, who done stood on these codes that we think all these G niggas done stood on.
Yeah. So is it real not to snitch anymore? Is that just out the...
Homie, listen. It's always been real because there's never been any honor amongst thieves. It's always been about how can you be mad for saving his own life? When I was killing for y'all wasn't giving me the money y'all were getting. That's what made Woody tell. I'm killing for y'all, and y'all ain't the real killers. Come on, man. Listen, Woody done made over $100,000. That was last month.
Yeah.
Me and him together made $50,000 in 1 week.
That nigga getting money.
Me and him together made $50,000 in 1 week. So I'm telling y'all, I'm getting money from playing a snitch role because that's what got everybody's attention. I'm the first to come online and say, I tell and I'm a snitch. Nobody else was doing that before me. That's what got everybody's attention. So I'm trying to show everybody.
Open the doors.
I'm trying to show everybody, listen, you can still get money if you tell on it. You just better know how to fight. You can still get, Woody is getting plenty. Boy, the women love him. The women love him. So who gives a if the mad at you for snitching? Will still love you. So play on the and Tupac say if love you, so would it. So I salute Woody, but I told y'all before it happened, they would go break and tell.
Man, you know, Derek Chauvin, I just noticed that it was on the news that he got stabbed in jail by a Mexican. A lot of other snitches are people like that. When they go to jail, it's always a Mexican that do it. It's never a black man. Like, why is it that we don't stand on like that type of shit? Like,
we can't fathom hurting a white man. When we lay down and close our eyes, when we lay down and close our eyes, we cannot see ourselves causing hurt to a white or a Mexican. We can't see it, homie. For whatever reason, we are psychologically programmed to be afraid of hurting a white person and a Mexican. You never hear about Mexicans and blacks having a ride nowhere. You always hear about black on black rides. You never hear about, man, 2 young black boys have attacked a white man. You never hear that. We've been programmed for whatever reason by way of rap music. But if they had rap music to show us how to get white people, we would. Because as a kid, I was showed that.
Right, NWA and stuff.
Yeah, as a kid, so that's why all my crime was against white people, because I'm coming from the era. So I'm born in 77. I'm coming right after the 60s. Still mad at the man. Even on the good times and on George Jefferson, the was at odds at the man. The man. So when we come out the house, the man. It ain't the nigga.
Right.
Throw rocks at the police car. The man. Go steal something from the man. So, homie, the music and the culture came along and propagated a mindset to hurt your own. Shoot holes in your own boat. Yeah. So it's the culture. So until we attack and demolish and shame the culture, homie, we supposed to be shamed for hurting niggas.
Right.
And we praise it. So until, they don't know how to hurt white people no more. Not that we advocate it, but an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. So with that being said, the black lady Shonda Massey.
Yeah.
Why ain't nobody been hurt behind that? Why we ain't got no terrorists like the 9/11 terrorists that'll drive a car into that police officer mama house and boom, you know what I'm saying? Why we ain't got nobody like that? Everybody else do. The Mexican cartel got somebody that'll come crash out, homie. Even white people, they got some white boys that they can program to come kill 10 black people in the church. They got some crash dummies, homie. Why our crash dummies crash out on us? Why we don't have no crash dummies that'll crash out for the race? Why? Because we can't imagine it. But we'll crash out on each other. I don't give a damn about going to jail. Okay, if you don't give a damn, let's hunt George Zimmerman down. If you don't, why, homie? Why ain't nobody done nothing in the name of police shooters? No, nothing. Why we ain't turning up the country for a woman who was killed for calling on the Lord? She was murdered for calling on the Lord, and he said, I felt like she would go kill me when she said, rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Where are all these black churches that'll go find out where his mama live, his kids live, the police chief live, and be out there waiting to do something? Where they at? Where they at, my nigga? But we so gangster with each other. So that's why I say, fuck this culture. Don't nothing bother me about what happened to black people. Don't nothing bother me what happened to black people. They can kill an innocent old 90-year-old black woman tomorrow. I wouldn't give a damn. They could murder a 6-month-old baby in the name of a mistaken identity. They could have been looking for a 24-year-old man and came in and shot a baby. It wouldn't bother me, homie, because I know nobody's going to die for what they do to us. Nobody's going to be hurt for what they done to us. If a Mexican do something to us, we gonna let the Mexican make it, homie. Matter of fact, if we in jail and the Mexicans want to do something to me, they'll give me to the Mexicans, homie. Just to keep peace with the Mexicans. Call it politicking. So homie, they miss me with all that.
Man, and it's so fucked up because I watched the documentaries. If a white man causes conflict between a black in prison, and they say, we want that white man, they say, no, you can't have him. But if a black man causes conflict between the whites will say, we want him. They'll either give him up or punish them themselves.
Punish him themselves like they'll beat him like the white man beat him. And they won't say, we ain't doing nothing. I don't kind of go to war with y'all. Don't let it be the Mexicans. They'll damn near let the Mexicans stab the nigga. They'll find a reason to let the Mexicans stab that nigga, and then they'll punish them. You know why? Because they still want to get the dope for the Mexican. See, everybody got the hand over us, homie, because we like to get high. All the prison on K2 getting high. All the prison getting high. Nigga, ain't nobody lifting weights no more. Ain't nobody looking at these getting high off K2. And who they getting it from? The Mexicans and the white boys getting it in. So we back slaves again, my nigga. We just don't know it because this slavery feels good. This slavery feels good.
We had a young man by the name of Vernon who we interviewed. He was raped in prison, and then when he wouldn't retaliate against the man that raped him, the crew that he was with stabbed him.
And they him some more.
Oh.
He ain't just take that time. He'll line up if he just had that pushed in him one time and he didn't even fight back in the cell. What happened was he ended up wanting to feel good. We gonna go back. I heard the story. He ended up getting drunk in his cell, sitting on his bunk. Sit down right here, man. Let's get drunk together. He already know when you put your ass on that seat, it's on. He just sitting right there getting drunk with you. He's priming up. We're taking that drink. You know he good and drunk. He stand up to go pee, and he run behind him and push that in him. Man, please. If you don't fight back, that feel good. Man, that had to feel good. What you mean you don't want to, and you on the maximum yard, and you don't want to get back? We gonna stab you in from now on because this the precedent you done set. You can't do the man now, my he probably like down. Cause listen, you see this man again. You think he ain't winking at you? He done pushed that off and he know how you feel. And on some more. It was that easy to get. And he said how everybody found out. He didn't tell nobody he got raped. They already know he was getting raped. When he come out of there walking funny. Yeah, he come out of there bow-legged. He had straight leg breeches. Now he come out of there bow-legged. Man, here, man, you stabbed him. And your wherewithal is not to go get that nigga. Homie, everybody else finna try you now. So, homie, me up. But I'm glad he told the story to let these know that's what go on in prison. Hey. Yeah, that's what go on in prison. Especially if you are trying to get high and feel good. That's how they get. They used to get pills that make them lock up. Psych pills. Lock up and he just push you on over. You can't hear. You locked up on them psych pills. So they got all kind of games in there. Oh shit.
So we want to circle back to you and Woody.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all did 20 versus 1.
Uh-huh.
We want to get up in that.
20 versus 2.
20 versus 2.
Yeah. With some crazy.
Yeah. So we're going to dive deep, but I want to address TikTok is going crazy for the part where the young lady pops the balloon and slaps Woody's hand. And he kind of, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't handling that. And so people are upset because they feel like Woody was wrong for jumping at her or trying to step to her from her side.
I keep telling y'all some need their ass whooping they took. Some need whooped and they took. I believe that. Yeah. Y'all done spend all this money at the bar, getting you and your friend drunk, and we go back to a room or to a location, and you don't want. I done bought this. Get here. Slip a molly and get that she owe you.
She didn't even know it though.
Man, but you don't cipher me for my money. Yeah, y'all playing on me for my money. Every time I go out, you want me to spend my money, but you don't want to get nothing. Man, no, man, yeah, take it. Now I don't advocate. I'm not advocating. Just, man, for public service, I am not advocating. But, man, some people deserve what they need to get.
But during the 20 versus 2, there are some upstanding women, though, that...
I ain't never seen... No upstanding woman is either going to subject herself to a 20 versus 1. No woman is going to do that. Trying to get $200 to $300 and push the internet, a social media page. They chasing clout. But if a me, I'm hitting her back. My natural reaction, my wife's daughter slapped me. I knocked her head off her shoulder. She went back and got the gun. Pow, went to busting so goddamn hard.
Good shot.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, she went and got the pistol, come back shooting like a mother. I called the police on that. I just didn't press charges. Yeah. I just didn't press charge on that little. But yeah, I could have. Yeah. But nah, man, if you nigga, we was always taught you keep your hands and your feet to yourself, man or woman. So when my son was a little boy, they would tell him don't hit a girl back. I would whisper in his ear, go push her down, hit that back. Because Women will scratch your face up, have your neck all scarred up. Homie be hitting you and with the belief that you can't hit her back. You hit me, I'm hitting you back, but I'm not hitting you. So when she slapped his hand and he went toward her, I said, good. Teach they motherfuckers in their goddamn self. You hitting people. What's in a woman's mind to say hit a man?
It's like smacking a bear.
Come on now. What's in a woman's mind to say hit a man? So yeah, I think some women like to be hit.
Speaking
You're
of
a sexy red kind of woman, I think they like to be hit on.
Speaking of that, there was a video going around of a father saying he's raising his daughters not to go 50-50. He says, you supposed to date a man or be with a man who pays 100% of everything from the moment he meets you. How you feel?
Man, that's stupid. Yeah, ain't no man supposed to pay no 100% of everything when women done fought for equal rights. Women have fought hard to be equally treated like men. They even let women in men's sports. They even let women coach male sport. So everything is 50-50. When you're in a relationship, sometimes it's 70-40. Sometimes it's going to be 90-10. I might be 90 this time. You 10. Next time. So it ain't never on the man 50-50, I 100. Man, we do whatever we got to do to make it work. As a team, if we really a team, we do whatever we have to do to make this work. I might have to wash dishes and clean up and do clothes. So as a team and as a couple, we do whatever we have to do to make it work. It ain't no percentage game.
Yeah, Charleston White folding clothes and washing dishes, that's an image.
Grandmama and them came through as kids and we had to do that.
Okay.
Grandmama was a house slave. So grandmama go come over here and have wiping baseboards on Saturday, wiping the walls, getting behind the toilet. So learn to clean up as a kid. Learn how to wash clothes and separate the colors and the whites and don't put the towels with the t-shirts. The polish. You learn that as a kid because mama is teaching you home economic skills. So now my nigga, for a man to teach his daughter that, them little go have to marry a white boy.
Yeah,
them have to marry a white boy. Because no man of today is gonna do that. Because women have fought for us not to do that.
God damn.
They have fought for us not to do that. Huh? So why would we impede upon that? But let's just say, if he do that, he should have the right to cheat. If I'm paying 100% of everything from the time I meet you, I should be able to whoop you, slap you,
Goddamn.
because you are completely dependent upon me.
Yeah.
What I say, go.
Right.
You my child like. You don't bring nothing to the table but your and your asshole and your mouth. What other value do I need you for? So I should be able to put you up over here and pay everything and come over here and do what I want to do as a man.
Right. To pay 100% and submit as well.
You don't have no say-so about nothing. I'm paying from the time I meet you, I'm footing everything. You my slave.
Goddamn. 2024.
When I say do something, you do it. Because we in this together. I ain't in this by myself.
Yeah, you might.
We in this together. I'm not in this by myself.
Come on.
So so do they clean the house? Do they cook every day? So you have to serve this man now. So if you ain't serving me as a real, cause now, man, he ain't grooming them to serve. He's grooming them to use men. And God created women to be a motivator. So
a muse.
A motive man to motivate and inspire to make better. So if I'm taking care of you, how do you make me better as a man? How do you help me step into my purpose? How do you help me align with whatever God I believe in? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So nigga, woman is to inspire a woman takes little to nothing and makes it multiply.
That's the biggest facts.
So yeah, homie, so I don't get no man like that. You supposed to be a team player.
So Charles, let me ask you, you throw on a doctor suit and shout out Say Cheese.
Yeah.
You go viral. Say Cheese also then grabs YellaBeezy and goes through a full history of YellaBeezy, you know, Mo3 and everything, and then he sits y'all both down together.
Yeah, Yella had been trying to sit down with me for a while.
Let's talk about
And I ain't really want to sit down with no rappers, homie, especially from this area. Cause I feel like, homie, for one, I ain't know how smart is. So my mind, yeah, you know.
Well, you thought every rapper's a dumb nigga or something? Oh,
yeah, I think every rapper's a dumb, stupid. You gotta be dumb to make words rhyme.
One fish, two fish.
Yeah. So when I sat down, meeting Rainwater, homie, and seeing how he operate, gave me a little insight on what the problem was. It wasn't Yella and Trap. It was Rain and Mo. That's why Mo3 was making all the music about what he was making it about. These niggas really just trying to be player. Mo3 was a little short, fat with a big potato head. He wasn't the handsomest little fella, but he had some talent. Here you is, you got the Yella nigga that's tall, athletic, with hair that can grow. You got the other little short, with the wavy, pretty hair. All the girls think he handsome in the Oak Cliff area. He a little Oak Cliff legend. So Mo3 was operating out a lot of jealousy and envy, homie. With Rainwater stirring.
An uphill battle.
Rainwater stirring up the bull. And they each other. But Trap and Yella with Earl, they got the Mo little short, stubby man really wasn't jocking for him outside the music. So Yella and Trap way more player. Just based off the music, they way more player type. Mo playing gangster. He ain't the player, but he really hating on Yella. So homie, what you saw so once I sat back and said, Rain kind of stirred a lot of shit up. Mo3 kept a lot of going out of jealousy and envy. That's why his music sounded so angry. And after I went and shot up your truck, I went and got my homie, them niggas just trying to be young players, get us some money. And they doing what they doing over here. And they got a community in a neighborhood behind them. Mo3 all over Dallas. He from the North, but nigga, the North ain't really behind him. Because Mo3 was shooting and getting mad over there, getting killed. They wasn't lifelong friends. They wasn't childhood. They had just met within the last, including Roy Lee. Mo3 didn't know Roy Lee long for him to be so shook up and hung up about how Roy Lee got killed or died. So now, once you understand that, I stopped trying to be understood, and I started trying to understand. And we can bring healing to this city, homie. Yeah. If all of us is willing to sit down and talk and listen. So at first, I denied sitting down with YellaBeezy. Man, I don't want to sit down. But we got mutual friends, man. He a player type little low. He ain't no hoe, but he ain't the epitome of what a G should be. He a player type. So when we sat down together, I saw what I needed to see. He a real player type. That's why he don't speak on nothing. Mo spoke on everything. He never spoke on nothing. So that's how you know. Same with Trap, homie. Player, they real player, homie.
So can I ask you then, you dealt with Rainwater in the past.
Yeah.
You're sitting down with Yella and having a conversation with him. Based on both your interactions with both men, just be like, is it a conversation?
Rainwater,
let's get to the money.
Rainwater ain't gonna let it. They jealous. He's still jealous. Rain ain't done nothing since Mo been died. Rain done signed Baby C, Lil GM, boys on the back burner. Everything Rain done touched after Mo 3 done sunk. He ain't went and brought nobody else up. So just with him, homie, he really jealous of. So when we done the Murder Change Me thing, man, Miss King, we was standing outside the event, and Rainwater asked Miss King, he said, "Ain't you Trap Boy, ain't he?" Well, she from the Cliff, and everybody know Miss King from the Juvenile Detention Center. And she kind of like the neighborhood, ain't it? She said, "Yeah, do you know them more people?" He said, call him. He said, what? And I'm saying, why would you ask this woman who worked for the state to make this phone? He said, I just want to see if she would go do it. Homie, don't play like that. That's when me and him started falling out when he did that at that event. Homie, don't do that, fam. Why you want to put her on that? She ain't got nothing to do with this. So I introduced Rain to one baby mama for talent. I walked in Digital University Studio and heard a motherfucker singing and rapping with a voice. And said, man, who the hell is that? And when she walked in, boy, beautiful yellow young lady. Man, Rain went to trying to, because who baby mama it was, just to get back. So, homie, he got too many whole ways and tendencies for a player to be able to sit down with him and we can get past this. My nigga, he the problem.
They say...
So even after that interview, hey, man, I want to do an interview. Man, I can out-talk Charleston. Homie, I ain't in the out-talking nobody. So he want to do a say, and I had agreed to do one to his first thing. I think I'm the only one can out-talk Charleston. So he don't want to get past nothing, homie.
They always say a joker needs a bad man needs a joker to push that forward. Watching Yella's interview with Say Cheese and watching, let's say, Rainwater, do you feel like the dichotomy between the two propelled both Mo3 and YellaBeezy's careers?
It hurt it. Okay. Mo3 dead and it stagnated not only Yella's career, every artist in the city's career. Man. It got Mo3 killed and it stagnated every artist's career in this area. Nobody have gone anywhere since Mo3 except Big Extra Plug. And that's because, nigga, he got a whole different, you wouldn't even know he was from Dallas the way he rapped. Yeah.
He took a different
yeah, homie. So, because nobody can rap past the street gangster killing shit. Not even, that's why Mo3 album don't do what it's doing. He got Rollo and homie, nigga, it's a new era. That's why Big X doing the numbers he doing, because it ain't about rapping, killing, dying, shooting a nigga. It ain't about none of that. And if you look at all your local artists, homie, that's what they stuck on. Whether it's the Fort Worth rappers, you look, all of them stuck on that, homie.
And I agree with you 100%. I was just talking about somebody like that. It's like, this shit ain't playing no more. It ain't about getting no money and having being around some ladies. Do you think if we got back to that type of music that it could be something you can get behind or fuck with, or do you think it's...
Yeah, homie, it's needed. We need a We Are the World type album from these local niggas. All these niggas get on the album, nigga, and spit they like, we need another, what's the 6 pick? We need a 12 pick.
12 pick. New Dallas.
Homie, what's the song that, Big Chief,
Yeah,
the road,
like they did a Dallas.
Homie. They got to come with that again, homie. The movie me and Trap Boy Freddy was supposed to be in, Wrong Address. That was supposed to kind of do it. You know,
he out now.
Well, we're gonna do the part 2. We already shot everything.
Okay.
So that was supposed to do it. So the radio won't do it, homie. Baby and them won't do it. Homie, the radio can gather the right niggas and put them niggas together and come with a track, homie, that can make this bitch jump again. Like They Not Like Us did for Compton.
Yeah.
Nigga, They Not Like Us did for Compton. It brought what? The Fruit Town and the Treetop Paru. Now they walking together in unison and they was arch enemies. Homie, the music can do that, my nigga.
Hey.
But you gotta have the right people with the right hearts and like minds. The right people with the right hearts and like minds, homie.
Hey.
And if you put Rainwater in it, homie, that's the weak link. Rainwater is the weak link, homie. And he don't have the influence with Empire anymore. So homie, this city got a lot of talent. But because we had a dead rapper that died on the highway before the world, nobody wants to come invest here. And all the big corporations are here in Dallas. All the big corporations are here in Dallas, homie. Not only that, Las Vegas done came to Dallas.
They have.
So nigga, this finna be a booming, jumping city. But nigga, our music scene is dead in the motherfucker. The strip club scene is dead in the motherfucker. The nightlife is dead in the motherfucker. You know why? Because these niggas were killing each other.
Yeah, because I'm like, How y'all gonna build a casino in the strip club closer too?
Well, because if the strip club altitude, and they were killing each other. They were killing each other. And nigga, the people who typically go to the casinos not going to these strip clubs until they turn them white. So they pushing out the black element of the nightlife here because it's too dangerous.
Ooh.
They pushing out the black, go look at every strip club now. They pushing the black presence of our nightlife out of here because the violence between 2 and 5 was ridiculous, homie.
So you think once that element is gone, then everything will go back
It'll never go back to 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
It'll never go back. Because they've already seen what it does by keeping it closed at 2. The violence have gone down during those hours a lot.
Hey, for real. Charles, real quick, let me ask you, Tyrese just recently went on a Breakfast Club and he was crying, and of course, jewelry, you wear jewelry. He said, hey, fuck this diamonds. I bought this bracelet $23. My question to you is, can men wear their emotions on their sleeves, especially in front of women?
I never seen granddaddy cry. I done seen men bury their sons and not cry. Men aren't supposed to cry in front of women. Nigga supposed to cry in front of his woman. And even still, nigga, an emotional man does not bring security to the presence of his woman or children. Nigga, dad ain't never, homie, we all strong men cry on the inside. Nigga, tear might run down. But nigga, you ain't finna get me in public and see me crying. Voice might choke up a little bit. I'm put my head down, nigga. By the time I wipe up, I done shook it off. Nah, homie, that's a I don't want to be that in touch with my feelings where I can cry in front of men and people. I don't want to be in touch with my feelings, homie, because I'm an analytic. The God created me to be an analytic, so I'm supposed to be able to think through those emotions. Now, some circumstances, homie, nigga might can't control it, but a nigga ain't balling in front of nobody. I ain't breaking down in front of nobody. You can see me visibly, emotionally affected, but nigga breaking down? Nah, nigga, I'm gonna go put my face in my woman's lap and cry. She go see me cry, and she go strengthen me. But nigga, the world don't have access to see me that vulnerable as a man. Now I'm gonna go put my face in my woman's lap on her titties, on her shoulder, and she go wipe them tears, nigga. But the world don't get to laugh at them tears. I represent a father. I'm somebody daddy, nigga. I'm a man. Nigga, man, I feel emotion, but nigga, I express my emotion with words as a man. It's always been like that, boys. Yeah.
So you've done a podcast with Britney Griner, so you are familiar with her.
Yeah, my baby.
She has recently changed religion.
I love that. Yeah, I love that.
And she's decided to be more modest, and she's giving up being more sexually explicit and things like that. What are your thoughts on that?
I believe she took her shahada. So when I first seen it, I told her, man, I love that new look, baby. And yeah, it's very, it's always good to switch up and change up at time.
Do you think more women should be dressing like that?
No. Hell no. Shit, no. Don't switch up now, hoes. Yeah. It's too late. Because the seeds are already sown. So when you look at the first day of school pictures of everybody who posted their daughters with the grown women lace fronts, dressed like the grown women, even in school uniform, nigga, you cannot undo this. You gotta let this play out.
Gotta let it play out.
So right now, nigga, little boys fucking at 5 years old now. Little niggas like Lil King and Lil RT, they getting they dick sucked like a motherfucker. They rapping about it in the lyrics. Nigga, everything is booty hole brown. Everything is a pop that pussy. So if you think these little boys ain't 10 times as mannish and sexually driven than what we were as kids, nigga, y'all a fool. You know how many kids get molested now, they just ain't grew up to tell yet? Because of the lyrics and the culture? Do you know how many little boys and little girls are being molested now by a 7-year-old by a 10-year-old, a 10-year-old by a 12-year-old, a 6-year-old by an 8-year-old because of the culture.
Charleston, let me ask you, we talk about YellaBeezy on Say Cheese platform. He did go on a rant about Boosie, about the Mo3 situation coming to the funeral and him getting shot. And, he know.
I know.
He said, I know, God damn.
I know.
So Boosie says, I'm not coming to a show in Fort Worth.
I canceled that show, my nigga.
Oh, shit. Okay, Charleston.
Nah, nigga, I swear to God.
Please, let's talk about it.
I swear to God, Boosie wasn't going to perform in my city. Nigga, he stopped me from performing in Baton Rouge. So he said something to a promoter that's from Baton Rouge. So they had me booked for a comedy show. I get a call one night, a week before the show saying, man, I don't think you should come. I said, nigga, why? He said, man, Boosie mama and her cousin them brought a table on the front row and she gonna have her cousin jump on you. I said, nigga, we just go hire the police. I'm still coming. He said, man, I gotta leave her here. I said, well, you forfeit the money by way of contract. You default the contract, so I get to keep the front end. And I said, as a matter of fact, I'm calling the FBI on Boosie and say they're extorting. He said, man, please don't do that. I hung up in his face and made him think I called the police. So, but I didn't. So, nigga, you think I'm gonna let this nigga come to my city and we don't know the promoter, nigga can't get at the promoter? Nigga, my nigga, nah, homie, he know that. And then he know these niggas in Oak Cliff still want to get at him. He know my nigga, so he wasn't fit to perform not in my town. Nigga say what they want to say, nigga. I'm a big dog in my city, nigga made, And let me just say this, Boosie can't sell out an arena. Boosie can't sell out no arena, homie. The Dickens Arena is big. And y'all want us to believe that they were getting Boosie $150,000. Boosie performing clubs. Man, they ain't paying that nigga no $150,000, homie. So what Jeezy getting in?
Right.
What Jeezy getting in? Nigga, so this what I want to let y'all know. Everybody was in fear of something happened, so nobody bought tickets. The ticket sales, a week before Boosie pulled out of the show, they put out a seating chart. Only tickets sold were right in front of the stage. None of those tickets had sales. So they dropped the tickets one day. Then I think it was 4 days after they dropped the tickets the first time, they drastically dropped ticket sales that last week. Then Boosie pulled out, but the tickets wasn't moving, my nigga. And they couldn't fill up the arena. Chris Brown could. I don't even think 85 South is gonna fill it up. Because nobody in Fort Worth is gonna buy tickets like that. And nobody from Dallas buys tickets to go to see a show in Fort Worth. Dallas is the big brother. Fuck we gonna go to the little brother town for, and it ain't nothing to do afterwards. It's nothing to do afterwards in Fort Worth. So these promoters is fucking up going to the Dickens Arena. So now, man, y'all can credit Charleston for nigga, and I was putting it in the wire. Creating the fear. I was creating the fear for no ticket sales. I was doing that intentionally without making any threats, not breaking no law. Yeah. So now, man, Boosie is a has-been. Used to be. Has-been and used to be need to come on over here and sit down. Jeezy a has-been. Used to be. Not even Jeezy selling out arena. Had it been Future? Yeah. Kodak Black and Sexy Red? I don't know. But more than Boosie and Jeezy and Webby. So, homie, had they came to American Airlines, yeah, they probably would have sold out. But not Dickens Arena. Fort Worth is still Fort Worth. And niggas in Fort Worth really ain't having no money to buy no motherfucking high dollar ad tickets. Them niggas ain't have no money out there. Man, them niggas broke, struggling and striving, and white around the mouth like turkey meat they doing so bad out there.
Real quick, speaking of sexy.
Now listen, I'm gonna say this. And this, I'm just doing this out of spirit. I'm gonna do the podcast with y'all before I leave.
Oh, wow. Shit, okay, out of spirit.
Yeah, out of spirit, nigga. I'm gonna do the podcast. So yeah, before I leave.
Well, then I will save my question for that.
So
yeah, my spirit said that. Yeah, man, do the podcast.
Nah, Charleston's one of the man. We gonna talk about it after, but Charleston one of the realest. I have to ask you, speaking on just controlling the city, 50 Cent went to Shreveport and then did what he did. Hurricane Chris came and said, hey, he ain't put no Louisiana Shreveport artists on, and got upset about paying $500,000 for security, for police, and not putting Shreveport artists on. For you, Charleston, from what you know, even if it wasn't 50, but his handler, whoever set up this, are they supposed to put on for the city?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I came and put this event together. I get to pick who I want to pick. I went and got big stars. We don't want to come to your city and hear from your local jokers. These people ain't travel all the way around the country to hear, hey, baby. Hey, baby. Man, and you angry. And you feel like a nigga owe you something. Not only that, homie, his gripe is he spent $500,000 on the police department. He spent $500,000 making sure his people are safe, that there's no violence. So let's give him a hand clap and a salute that there was no violence that whole entire weekend.
No pun intended. Hey, can I get a hand clap? Can I get a hand clap?
So, but he did have Louisiana artists. Master P and them was there, Fredo Bang was there. He just didn't have Little Hurricane Chris that was there. And one of the Shreveport artists he named performed. So, homie, that's where that jealous, you can hear the hateful, sour-hearted nigga speaking against something, homie. And he boxed himself out.
Well, goddamn.
He boxed himself out because he's gonna have more of this here. In the town looking at him like, nigga, well, why didn't you do it when you was on?
Yeah, I feel like you should wait for year 2 to art.
No, nigga, when you was on, did you put anybody from the city on?
Ooh.
That's what you gotta think about, young brother. When you was on, did you come back and put local artists on, my nigga?
Ooh. Ooh.
So no, nigga, you just beat a murder. So you got some redemption to walk in. You done took a life. So let's focus on trying to redeem the life you took and whether it was justified or not. You still owe a debt to that life.
Come on.
So yeah, no, you go put a kid on, nigga. And you can't rap no more. No, you can't rap no more.
Yeah. So as we love to close these interviews out, we love to circle back and get your status on for this one again, because Charleston, you speak so eloquently in regards to it. You're a man who lives in your truth. How important is it for people in 2024, and let's just say black man in America, how important is it for us to live in our truth now more so than ever?
Well, let me just say this. Fuck the truth. Because the truth ain't the truth no more, my nigga. The truth is what you can make people believe. And people don't look for the truth. They look for who they like. And they believe who they like. Whether it's the truth or not. So, truth, homie, truth varies from person to person. But right and wrong don't. So nigga, do what's right. And nigga, try to correct the wrong. Nigga, yeah, the truth go change.
Come on.
Facts don't, but the truth do.
Come on now.
Yeah, so that's why you have on one side a prosecutor, you have a defense attorney, and they both have the facts based on how they present the facts and make the people believe what's true.
Yeah.
That's what's true.
That's facts. Come on, talk to him. All right, well, you already know what it is, man. Charleston.
I'll see y'all on the podcast.
Yeah, let's hit the podcast. No, wait, real quick. What do you have going on? We're about to enter the third and fourth quarter. Yeah,
man.
like, I mean, my nigga, like,
man, I just completed a residency in Las Vegas.
Man, congrats to that, man. Let's clap that up. Let's clap that up. That's big.
Yeah, that's big.
Fort Worth to the...
Yeah, that's big.
Come on,
So me and David Lucas, so he just plugged me into his agency in management. So you know David Lucas that's Joe Rogan partner.
Come on.
They selling out Madison Square Garden. I just got a call from P from Quality Control with a possible podcast deal. Me and Kanye working on something. I got the Mac School with the fan bus, which we can eventually start trying to shop around somewhere. I got Date My Niece with the fan bus. It does real good on YouTube. I got 2 major movies. I actually got 3 decks that's been presented for a major movie. So one of them is me. It's gonna be like House Party, Home Alone, and Friday all in one. So I'm playing RT's uncle. I go to jail, RT at home by himself, he threw a big house party. So they got me, Carlos Miller, Waka Flocka, Aiden Ross, it's all the people in the deck.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And then on the flip side of it, I don't want to say this, but this deck will have me in the wilderness doing shit with young niggas from the hood like Survival.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Look at that big ass roach.
Yeah, nigga gonna learn how to make fire with sticks and all kind of shit. We're gonna have challenges. Man, it's so.
Wait, you ready for the wilderness?
Yeah. So then there's another one that was presented by movie producer Alex Stone. I'm gonna be kind of like narrating a series of There's No Honor Amongst Thieves. That's gonna be highlighting all the gangsters, kind of like American Gangster, but something different. But it's gonna talk about all the gangsters who snitch.
Right.
Oh.
That's gonna be big.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's gonna be big. And then yeah, so we got a movie premiere that's coming out in Atlanta. I think like around October, November. A movie that me and Amarella starred in. That's called We Out Here. So we're gonna be doing that movie premiere. Man, it's a lot of shit, homie. Yeah, it's a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, it sounds like we're gonna have you dose of Charleston all the way through Christmas, a little bit after.
Yeah.
God damn it, man. Let's get to it then.
So you notice I'm not on YouTube that much anymore. So I've limited myself to the Danza Project, Say Cheese TV, and RealLyfe Street Stars, right?
No.
But because I had somebody from one of Joe Rogan's friends said, man, we don't want to look up one day and say what happened to Charleston. And if you keep sitting on if you keep going to these type of podcasts, it hurts your brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, homie.
But you did look out for some up and coming podcasters.
Yeah.
To really give them a look. Like you really did. Like so. But hey, we appreciate you.
Well, they suggested I keep doing y'all. Even after I said no, they said, man,
when I tell you 1 million subscribers are looking for you,
yeah,
they're literally looking for you. Like what the fuck?
So Mike Boosie just did a 4-hour interview, homie, probably one of my best interviews. So it opened me up, and Mike Boosie is another good friend of Joe Rogan. So homie, I'm going with the rope, that's the level I'm trying to get. I'm trying to surpass the nigga shit because I'm more valuable being intellectual than staying focused on the character. Because these platforms focus on the character and not the man and what the man could do in his position now.
Come on.
Yeah, I can do way more in this position now.
Come on.
And this is what I tell everybody, because it's always about out talking somebody, right? But what always made you a better talker is not because you could out talk, it's because you were smarter.
Yeah.
So, like I said, you don't want to do that with Charleston. I had a nigga call me. He was like, "Man, see if Charleston will beef with me online." I said, you don't want to waste your money doing that because it won't be no career for you to have.
Yeah, no. Man, so homie, I got. So they're trying to shop my comedy shows to Netflix. I got a documentary that's coming out that. Jay Prince them offered me like $300,000, but they wanted an apology for it, and I turned it down. So, homie, it's more to me than beefing with a nigga. I don't beef with no nigga. I just voice my opinion, and people get offended by what I say, and we might go back and forth, but nigga, I don't go back and forth with niggas all the time. So yeah, it's more to me than that. I done surpassed that. That was the first 3 years. Yeah. Now it's time to evolve, and I'm evolving, I'm growing, nigga. I'm maturing, I'm developing. Not only that, nigga, I'm learning the business, and I'm learning the do's and don'ts. At first, I ain't give a damn about learning the do's and don'ts. Now, yeah. So now I'm saying somebody hurry up and give me a script so I can quit fucking with these niggas. Yeah, somebody hurry up and give me a script.
And with that being said, whether you like it or not, Charleston White, you are a real-life street star.
Shout out RealLyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move. Hey.